Hello, Aries. My name is Jillian West, and if your sun, moon, or rising is in the sign of Aries, then this reading is for you. This is a collective love reading, so just take the messages that resonate. But if you would like a private reading, I do have those available right now. I'll post a link in the comments. But all right, let's get into this and see what's going on in your love energy. Some of you might be trying to walk away from something, maybe recently had some kind of ending that you're struggling with walking away from. The Eight of Cups upright, you could see it's there's still a lot of love there, and they're still walking away from it because they're trusting their intuition with that moon. And when it's in reverse, it's like there's some kind of blockages, like it's hard to move past something, it's hard to move on. We will see what that's in regard to. 7-card spread with this last message we'll get to at the very end. Ooh, Justice. This is a Libra card. This is all about balance, fairness, karma. Things are going to start going your way. There's this idea of if there was some kind of injustice, it'll be made right. Also, sometimes has to do with the legal system. Yeah, there's this hopefulness and this optimism. Some of you might be manifesting right now or trying to focus on the future. Oh, hey, there we go. 2 of Cups. Interesting. So the 2 of Cups is a love interest. This is a soulmate connection. Sometimes it's 2 people who fit together really well. The cups represent love and relationships, and it's 2 people coming together. There is something hidden about this. There's something that's being hidden in the dark with the moon. The moon is, what's beneath the surface, what's hidden in the dark that then comes to light. So there may be some kind of conversation coming, some new information. Okay. Yeah, this could be some good. Wow. This is a pretty good reading. I like to see a lot upright. We're seeing the 4 of Wands. This is usually a celebration. Some people see it as a marriage. We're seeing twin flame energy too. There's a lot of mirroring. There's 2 people. It's very abundant. There's this garland. Things are very positive. And then we got the Wheel of Fortune upright. So this is, when the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, it's a time of struggles, but there's also growth and lessons being learned. And when it's upright, it's like you've been through that and now good things are coming. It's the rewards for all of the hardships. Okay, so when I see the 10 of Cups in reverse with Justice, I do immediately think of divorce because the 10 of Cups is this, right? It's this happy family. It's a happily ever after, and it's in reverse with Justice. So for some of you, you may be dealing with some kind of legal issue, divorce, separation, baby mama, baby daddy, because it is like a family card. But it also could just be a relationship that you envisioned a future with this person, and now there was a loss of that. Struggling to walk away, but I always talk about I love the 6 of Swords, and the reason is that because even though there's pain and there was an ending, there was a conflict, there's these hurts, you can see the person in the boat. It's like there's somebody else who's with them that's pushing that boat along. And I like this idea of having a support person, somebody to lean on. Yeah, there's this, I don't even know. Some of you are coming into a relationship that could absolutely go the distance. The 2 of Cups with the 10 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Pentacles is stability. It's, in a typical reading, it's financial abundance, and it is creating generational wealth. In a love reading, it's more like, how does that apply to your relationship? It's building life together. It's creating a very stable, safe environment. It's feeling very confident in the relationship. So the moon, yeah, whoa, what a contradiction. I feel like there may be somebody who has, this is where they're at emotionally, because, right, this current energy, there's 2 different energies here. And it's like somebody is still maybe not talking, fully expressing the hurt that they're going through, struggles that they're going through, emotional pain, something about a breakup, something, they're like they're suppressing their emotions in some way. Yeah, so it's again this idea of all this success and abundance is coming to you, but it's going to take a lot of work, and it also may require some kind of shift. The Eight of Pentacles is the apprentice. It's learning a new craft. It's learning a new skill. Sometimes it's a new job, or it's just the doing the work, that there is this need. And so it's like there's somebody here who's willing to put in the work in this relationship. They have this long-term vision. They're invested. But there's somebody who is still hurting. And they might not want to talk about how much they're hurting. They might brush it off in some way. But we have the Wheel of Fortune. Their luck's going to be changing. Yeah, this person may be holding back their love or the way that they feel, not expressing love right now. They might be holding back from relationships, pulling away their energy because, again, there's this hurt that they don't want to talk about. But it's like somebody here, it could be you or the other person, is coming into this luck and this change and this shift. But it's like, maybe there's a little bit of a not seeing that, maybe a lack of gratitude or something. Yeah, wow. So we're getting the Queen of Cups with the Ten of Cups in reverse with Injustice. It's the idea of you are a very loving person. You care deeply about people, and when you get into a relationship, you're protective of that love and that relationship. There was some kind of ending though, or something. Yeah, there is this idea of a conversation, or possibly somebody saying something impulsively. A decision that was made a little too quickly. Love to see the Star, especially upright with all this. Gosh, it's like I hate to see it, it's like there's somebody here who knows that this relationship, there's this new love coming in. It can be very healing for you. It could go the distance. This could be a very lasting love. And then there's somebody here who has all these wounds that they're not talking about. Yeah. Could have been dealing with a toxic feminine energy, or it has brought out a side of them if they're a woman. I mean, Queen doesn't necessarily have to be a woman, but in this instance, I feel like there's this person who kind of has this darkness around them, man or woman. Yeah, who maybe they were dealing with a toxic woman, got into a relationship with a woman who kind of has this darkness around her. Some of you may be dealing with somebody who got into another relationship or left you for somebody else. There was some kind of and that person has a dark energy. Right, but then there's these new opportunities coming in the future. This is very confusing. It's taken a turn here. What is this? Yeah, and there's this offering. Definitely, there's somebody who's wanting... It's like this person is going to come in, but they're attached to a dark energy. They aren't the dark energy. The other person here isn't the dark energy. They have a dark energy attached to them of another person. Could be you too. Some of you might be dealing with like a toxic ex. Somebody who, I don't know, but they're eventually going to come in with this. They're a little bit afraid to open up with their heart. They're now being very practical when it comes to love. They're thinking more logically and not acting so impulsively and emotionally. All right, let's get out the pink deck. Let's see what other messages come up for you guys. Whoop, something wanted to fly out right away. What was that? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, something about instability and ending, being left out in the cold by somebody pulling their energy. But also, again, this idea of support system and people wanting to help you, accepting help from others. Yeah. I mean, we're getting the sun in reverse and then the sun upright. So, I mean, this really is like a hero's journey here. This is somebody who's been through a lot of pain, a lot of struggles, and possibly a season of their life that was very challenging. And then it's like now those rewards are coming, better days are coming. There's this healing happening. And there is this love connection. It could be twin flames, somebody who you have this like undeniable chemistry, invisible strings, weird things in common. But somebody in this dynamic is still hurting from a past relationship with a toxic person, and they may not be talking about that. You know, I do think that if you're that person, I will say, whoever in this dynamic, you know, went through a really challenging, heartbreaking loss, an injustice, somebody did them dirty, like that kind of thing. Whoever it is has handled it really well. Like if it's you, you should be really proud of yourself, how you stayed optimistic. There's this idea of leaning on other people, healing, waiting for these new opportunities to come in. It's like you should be really proud of the way that you dealt with this situation. Yeah, there we go. 10 of Cups in reverse again. Sometimes I think it may be two people who are separate, but it could just be two people coming out of a relationship, or it could be a relationship that at one point was, you envisioned it ending in marriage and now it's not. Because you could see it's the 10 of Cups in reverse. It's that happily ever after, and there was some kind of loss around this. It's like two people who really belong together. But it's right person, wrong time. It's there are blockages, and there's this patience around it, and acting very logically. Like somebody here is like, okay, I'm done leading with my heart. I've gotten my heart broken a bunch of times. I'm going to be smart about love. It's that earth energy. So think about like how like a Capricorn or a Virgo or a Taurus enters a relationship versus Aries. You know, you guys are very passionate by nature. So it does feel like somebody's bringing more of a wisdom, maturity, but like also logic to this relationship. Yeah, that leap of faith is coming. Somebody wants to take that leap of faith towards you. It's like you just have to be patient. You know, it's an Ace of Wands in reverse on top of an Ace of Pentacles. And I do think that that's what it is. It's that learning how to not approach this with that kind of jumping all in passion, limerence, obsessed with each other, obsessed with texting each other. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. There's more of this really wanting to create a very stable foundation. It's like two people who maybe used to date date a lot of different people or get really obsessed with people and immediately move in together or something. It's like there is this, it's a shift. It's trying something different, changing your approach to relationships. Yeah, this is sweet energy. I feel like there's some toxic exes here, but I feel like, yeah, it's just very sweet. There's this Page of Cups. It's a little bit flirty. It's a like young crush, butterfly feeling. And they want to make an offer. They're just taking their time. They're being thoughtful about this. But they can't stop thinking about you. Oh, there's that Aries card. That Emperor card. I'm going to see what this is. King of Flutes. And I don't know how else. I mean, it's the King of Cups, but in this one's King of Flutes. I don't know how else to read this other than it's somebody getting out of, because it's the single dad card. The King of Cups is that it's like a husband energy, and it's in reverse with the Ten of Cups. I mean, I can't see this any other way than somebody who's either divorced, going to be getting a divorce, or at least a baby daddy, somebody that it was a long-term vision with somebody that there was an ending. And it feels like there's a toxic feminine in this dynamic somehow. Deception, hurt, but also holding back. Yeah, somebody here is still processing an ending. Somebody here is still processing a loss. But it's like the other person, I feel like, is so ready for that next chapter. And this other person knows, excuse me, knows that they're in love. This other person is like, no, you're my soulmate. I want to be with you. Like, and then there's somebody else here who it's okay that they need more time. Because I feel like what they've been through is really hard. And I feel like they're doing it, they're healing the right way. And they are protecting themselves. It's a security, but it's coming from a place of wisdom. I mean, the single mom card. The single mom, single dad. I mean, there could be kids involved in this. Either one of you guys, or again, it's that husband, wife. Somebody here was already married. I mean, I know that's not going to apply for everyone because a lot of you guys are younger. But at least for some of you, that may apply. Yeah, there's this idea of they're going to open up in their own time. Or you may open up if it's you who's guarded. Wow. This is interesting. We're getting the Three of Swords in reverse. So the Three of Swords is that heartache card. And it's the one with the heart with the swords going through it. It's very like kind of iconic tarot card. It's this idea of somebody has a broken heart that has nothing to do with you, or you may have a broken heart that has nothing to do with this new love coming in. And so it's like they want to fully heal and they want to show up to the relationship once they've processed everything that they've been through. Or the cards are telling you that that's what you need to do. It could also be wisdom and guidance from the cards to tell you to fully heal these wounds, or this person that you are wanting to commit might need to first heal some things. Yeah, we'll see. Let's get some oracles on this. The oracles have been rude to me lately. I feel like I just need to spend some time with them. Maybe sage smudge them, but we'll see. Come on, oracles, show me. What am I missing here? What other messages do you have for our Aries? Oops, something wanted to fly out here. Cycles, fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. Makes perfect sense. There feels like an ending of one chapter, the beginning of another one. Karma came up, and wasn't the first card? Justice, that's a karma card. It's like there are karmic lessons in all of this, but I feel like karma's on your side here. Yes, luck is on your side. Okay, thank you, oracles. Do you see? I was being difficult, and then look at, they're like, we're in tune now. Thank you. It's this idea of luck is on your side. Karma is on your side. Yes, good things are coming for you. Intuition. So this is interesting. See, now they are on fire. So intuition, it says the red flags you ignore now will come back to bite later. And what was the card it landed on? The red flags card in reverse, which I have never understood this card being that, because the Three of Swords, that's not its meaning in a typical deck. But it is this idea of not ignoring red flags. Trust your intuition. Okay, let's get that final message, and then maybe we get it clarified. Oh, there we go. Thank you, cards, for throwing me a wild card now. Okay. What is this? Oh, I know what it is. I get it. Yep, there we go. I knew it before it even came out. So, it's this idea of there's still these trauma bonds and these ties to somebody else. And I wish that I had that clarity throughout the entire reading, because I think that I would have been able to hit a little bit harder here, but I'm gonna catch you guys up. So if you're still here, this is your messages. There's this need to let go of the past. There's this, you're going to be at a crossroads where you're going to have two choices, or you're still holding on to one person. There's still this like emotional attachment to somebody. And then there's somebody new. And there's going to be this difficult decision around this. Okay. Yeah. Again, it's this idea of you're at a crossroads and there's these two different energies that you're connected with, or it could be the person that you're interested in. And there's this idea of fully letting go of the past, fully letting go of what no longer serves you, no longer ignoring the red flags, trust your intuition. There is this soulmate connection here. There's this new love, could lead to marriage, something very stable here. And it's just about making wise decisions that are healing for you. Do what's good for your heart. Be like, ask yourself, if this decision I make, is this good for my heart? Is it good for my mind? Is it good for my soul? Or does it feel good in the moment? Versus, again, that stability, logic, kind of don't lead with lust. I'll say that. All right, Aries, I hope this reading gave you clarity, and I will talk to you all soon.